The Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Houston to face their division rival Texans on Sunday. Houston, a 10-point favorite on BETDAQ, 40.5 the total in this game. These teams met just 3 weeks ago, Houston pulling out a 27-13 win. That game was in Jacksonville, but the Jags did hold a second-half lead. And you look at this Jacksonville team over the last 4 weeks, definite signs of improvement. They've won 2 of their past 4 games. One of those losses was to Houston. We just mentioned that game. The other loss was to Baltimore. Jacksonville also held a second-half lead in that game before losing by 8 points. Now, don't get me wrong here. Jacksonville, a terrible team, 3-12 on the year, last in the NFL in points scored. They average just 15.5 points per game, and they're 27th in points allowed. So when you're last in the league in points scored, 27th in points allowed, what does that equal? That equals 3-12. And the Texans could still make the playoffs. If they win this game to finish at 9-7, they need losses from both Baltimore and San Diego, and they would sneak into the postseason. Now, it's not likely to happen. The Ravens facing a Cleveland team that will be playing a third-string quarterback, but stranger things certainly have happened, so this a must-win game for the Texans. You would think they'd be able to take care of business here. They've been playing extremely well on the defensive side of the ball. They've held 6 straight opponents to 22 points or fewer, and as we mentioned, Jacksonville last in the NFL in points scored. Now, the other side of the ball for Houston, a little bit of a concern, I think. Case Keenum, of course, plucked off the St. Louis Rams practice squad last Monday, played fairly well last week as the Texans upset the Baltimore Ravens. But still, do you have faith in Keenum leading this Texans offense? I certainly don't. He wasn't good when he played for Houston last year. He's only been with the team now a week and a half. I know he was cut prior to the season. He was with the team in training camp. But this guy has not had a lot of experience in Bill O'Brien's offense. And the Jacksonville defense, even though they're 27th in points allowed, as we said, over these last 4 weeks when the Jags have had some success, the Jacksonville defense has played pretty well. And they did limit this Houston offense. Well, they bottled them up pretty much the whole game 3 weeks ago, except for a couple of long runs from Arian Foster. And look, we know the Texans love to run the football, and the Jags going to get a heavy dose of Arian Foster again in this game. I know the Texans are the better team. I do expect them to win, but I think 10 points, a lot of points in this situation when you think about Houston's quarterback situation. I mean, again, I just don't have faith in the Texans offense with Case Keenum under center. The Jags defense has shown signs of life, and they can get after the passer. The Jags third in the AFC in sacks this season. So I think Jacksonville plus 10, a reasonable looking bet here, though I do expect Houston to win the game.